NASCAR taking over Chicago as drivers and fans get ready for the big street races.
Lots of excitement. WGN's Josh Friedman is live in Grant Park with the details. Josh.
Hey, Ray and Dana, not to play amateur meteorologist because obviously we have Demetrius for that duty, but we've, I think, had 3 or 4 very stray raindrops fall on us. Otherwise, overcast here. Looks like a great weekend for the second version in the second city of this Chicago street race. And of course, last year, if you remember, it was pretty ugly conditions. We had those floods, record rainfall. It did end up hampering some of the races. Both the Xfinity Series and Cup Series races were delayed and shortened, but we still had a winner on Sunday and ultimately washed away any doubt that Chicago and NASCAR could pull this up, because despite Mother Nature, by all metrics, this was a smashing success. The street race was the most watched Cup Series race on NBC in 6 years, and it took home the Sports Event of the Year at the Sports Business Awards. The city's tourism bureau, Choose Chicago, said the weekend generated nearly $109 million in economic impact, with 80,000 fans from every state and 15 countries converging on this 2.2-mile course in the middle of downtown. NASCAR's president, Steve Phelps, expects another great product this year.
We had 80% of the people who bought tickets had never been to a NASCAR event, which was the point, right? So we are in a place where we're trying to have people think differently about NASCAR, and what better place to do that in the streets of Chicago. The cool thing about our racing is, listen, the weather's part of it, right? We have rain tires, and as long as they're not puddling on the track, we can race like we did last year. And, you know, I think that I don't know what to expect, honestly. You know, SVG winning last year, you know, the first time in that car, and it's spectacular.
And SVG is Shane Van Gisbergen, who became the first NASCAR Cup Series driver in 60 years to win in his debut race. We're going to hear from him coming up later in sports. He's going to compete in both the Loop 110 tomorrow and defend his title in the Grant Park 165 on Sunday. We're live downtown for the Chicago street race. Josh Friedman, WGN News.
All right, that's one part of the picture. Josh, thanks a lot. Let's go live to Jenna Barnes, who is in Douglas Park, where NASCAR driver Bubba Wallace, Jenna, is kicking off his block party soon.
He sure is, Ray. NASCAR in Chicago means not only downtown, but also in the neighborhoods. And tonight, Bubba Wallace is holding a big block party here. We've got a ton of people already lined up before the gates even open. The goal here is to make racing more accessible. And this isn't Wallace's only stop in the city today. A number 23 car and driver, Bubba Wallace, stopping by a Southside McDonald's, signing autographs for fans.
It's a lot more to it than just showing up on Sundays and driving. Well, there's no better place to be than Chicago. Just getting people accustomed to what NASCAR is about.
Wallace and NASCAR driven to reach out into the community and bring the community to them. Wallace joining employees of the Chicago Police and Fire Departments and the Department of Streets and Sanitation, selected as hometown heroes.
Just appreciates the work and effort, passion and commitment that all of you have for this city, for its people.
The group asked Wallace the important questions, like his favorite thing about Chicago.
Pizza. Pizza. Illuminati.
And they got to see the street race course in a way few others do, receiving an honor few others will. Their names on a placard that'll adorn Wallace's car this weekend.
It's pretty cool to know that my name will be on a car going around the track in Chicago.
Here on the west side, tonight's block party is free. The gates open at 5. And of course, music is part of the fun. Chicago rapper Twista will be headlining here tonight. We're live at Douglas Park. Jenna Barnes, WGN News.